25. The true cause of rebirth. Ananda, if good sons and daughters after hearing this sutra, grasp it firmly, recite it, transcribe it and make offerings, day and night, unceasingly seeking rebirth in this land, if they develop a bodhi mind, if they uphold the rules and precepts, if they stand firm without transgressing, if they bring blessings to all beings, devoting their virtuous roots to their peace and happiness, mindful of Amitabha, the Buddha of the West and his land, then, at the end of their lives, they shall acquire the form and characteristics of a Buddha, as well as many kinds of adornment. They shall be reborn in a land of jewels, where they shall immediately hear the Dharma, and remain forever at the stage of non-retrogression. Ananda, if there are beings who desire to be reborn in his land, even though they are incapable of exerting great effort in meditation, and upholding to the utmost the teachings and precepts, then, they must be virtuous in conduct. They must not kill living beings. They must not steal. They must not succumb to sensual desire. They must not tell lies. They must not engage in artful talk. They must not engage in malicious talk. They must not engage in double talk. They must not covet. They must not succumb to rage. They must not engage in foolish behavior. If they adhere to these rules both night and day, while reflecting upon the many blessings and adornments of Sukhavati, the realm of Amitabha, and resolve in their minds to take refuge in him, to prostrate themselves before him and worship him, then, at the end of their lives, they shall not feel startled or panicked. Their minds shall be free from turmoil. They shall attain immediate rebirth in his land. If there are people burdened with many affairs, incapable of leaving home and possessing not the time to uphold the precepts and achieve a purified single mind, then, when time permits, they must remain upright in body and mind. They must cut themselves off from desire. Casting all worries aside, they must develop a heart of loving kindness and vigorous energy. They must not succumb to anger and envy. They must not succumb to greed and miserliness. They must not succumb to remorse halfway. They must not succumb to hesitation and doubt. They must obey their parents. They must possess utmost sincerity and wholehearted faith. They must truly believe in the profound nature of the Buddha's words. They must truly believe that good deeds accrue merits. They must reverently and unfailingly uphold this Dharma. They must contemplate and reflect upon their desire for salvation day and night, unceasingly. They must be mindful of their desire to be reborn in the purified land of Amitabha for 10 days and nights, or even as little as one. If so, at the end of their lives, they shall be reborn in this land. Those among the reborn who follow the bodhisattva path shall reach the stage of non-retrogression and acquire golden bodies, replete with the 32 marks of a Buddha. All shall become Buddhas and serve in a Buddha land of their choosing. When this is accomplished depends on their efforts, but, in tirelessly seeking the way, all shall achieve it, thus fulfilling their wishes. Ananda. This is why the Buddha Tathagatas, from immeasurable and innumerable, inconceivable, incomparable and limitless realms, join together to extol and acclaim the spiritual virtues of Amitayus.